Welcome to Debate Club. I'm your host, as always, Chance Thompson. And I'm missing my daughter's dance recital to be here tonight. If this is your first time taking part in Debate Club, then let me explain the rules to you. Two guests will debate a variety of topics pertaining to football, and at the end of each round, a winner will be declared. The first contestant to win 2 out of 3 rounds wins the evening. Now, let me introduce my first guest to my right, from the backwaters of Kentucky. It's Mr. Arbuckle Moonshine. Thank you for having me on the show today. I look forward to debating. Now, Mr. Moonshine. Doctor! Come again. It's Dr. Moonshine. Thank you very much. You're a doctor. Indeed I am. I know I'm going to regret asking this, but what is your field of study? My what? Your field of study. You say you're a doctor, so what is your field of study? What field did you get your doctorate in? As I was saying, I look forward to debating tonight. I swear to God, I hate this job so much. Okay, Dr. Moonshine, how will you achieve victory today? Let me tell you a story, young one. My pappy was a masturbator, and he... What did you just say? Masturbator! That was his profession. Doctor, are you trying to say master debater? Yes, now you get it, Skippy. I'm a masturbator like my pappy before me. His pappy was a masturbator too. And you know what his pappy was? What was he, Doctor? You're damn right, he was an alcoholic. Oh, good God. Okay. Moving on, our second guest is respected analyst from the prestigious Tarrant County Community College. Please welcome Andrew McIntosh.
Thank you for having me on today. I have loved numbers my whole life and I can't wait to use them to my advantage.
Nerd! That was uncalled for, Doctor.
How did he know my nickname in high school?
Loser says what?
What?
Ha! Round 1 goes to me. Oh God, I can just feel the aneurysm coming on at this point. Now that we have met our 2 guests, let's get on to our very first topic of the evening. Gentlemen, if only one of the following players could be nominated to the Hall of Fame, who would go in? Running back Frank Gore or quarterback Eli Manning? Andrew, you will argue for Eli. Doctor, you will argue for Frank Gore. Andrew, since you were obviously bullied in high school, why don't you start us off?
Thank you. This argument is simple enough that I won't need numbers. Eli Manning is a 2-time Super Bowl champion, a 2-time Super Bowl MVP, a 4-time Pro Bowler, and the 2013 Walter Payton Man of the Year. The accolades speak for themselves.
Now I do declare, fancy titles and awards mean very little to me. Just because you win a Super Bowl doesn't guarantee you anything. How about the 2000 Ravens? Can anyone name their quarterback? How about the 03 Bucks? Does their quarterback deserve to be in the Hall? Or let's take it a step further. The 2012 Ravens and Joe Flacco. He won the MVP award for that game. So why not put him in the Hall? If you want to talk about a Hall of Fame player, then you want to talk about Frank Gore. Tougher than a $2 steak he is. For 15 years, Gore has been a consistent presence and is 3rd all-time in rush attempts and yards, ranking above the great Barry Sanders.
Now, I may not look like the toughest person out there, but I can assure you Eli Manning is the definition of the word tough. Between 2004 and 2017, he didn't miss a single start. That's 211 games, more than his great brother ever did, and 3rd all-time amongst quarterbacks.
I say, let's talk about those many years that Eli was a starter, because they certainly weren't positive. He led the league in interceptions in 3 different seasons. I don't like Hall of Famers who are turnover-prone. And let's not forget that win-loss record, a perfect 500. 117 to 117. The only hall that Eli belongs in is in the Hall of Averages.
Eli has accomplished more than Frank Gore ever will.
That is blasphemous, young man. 7th in all-purpose yards, 4th all-time in scrimmage yards. How about those numbers, you nerd? All right, that's enough, gentlemen. That's enough. Take it easy. Dr. Moonshine, you both showed why your players should be in the Hall and why the other players shouldn't. Therefore, round 1 goes to you. Our next topic in this second round concerning the AFC East was the departure of Tom Brady. It is now widely believed that the AFC East is up for grabs in the 2020 season. So, the question is this. Who will win the AFC East in 2020? Doctor, you will argue in favor of the Patriots, while the nerd, Mr. McIntosh, will argue for the field. Since the doctor won the last round, you will start. Begin. I do declare that betting against the great Billy B is stupid. Stupider than my 8th marriage. The Pats own the AFC East just like Hazel owns half my stuff.
As preposterous as it may seem, the Pats haven't always won roughshod over the AFC East. The last time the Pats didn't win the division, they were without Brady for the season after he tore his ACL in Week 1. Now they no longer have Brady but Jared Stidham, whose career stat line is 2 for 4 for 14 yards and 1 interception. It doesn't inspire much confidence.
So you're trying to sell these people on what? A Josh Allen-led team winning the division? That kid is riskier than an Alabama family reunion on Valentine's Day.
What I'm saying is that it's far more likely that a team other than the Pats wins in 2020. All 3 other teams have gotten significantly better in areas while the Pats got worse. It is far more likely, from a pure number standpoint, that a different team in the AFC East wins in 2020.
All right, let's stop it right there before the doctor says more disturbing things about his personal life. It wasn't the greatest argument in the world, but I think round 2 goes to Mr. McIntosh. He had a nice coherent argument in all 3 phases. Round 2 goes to him. All right, we are tied at 1 apiece. And that means we will be going to a winner-take-all final round. Your final question is a tricky one, and it is this. Will the Lions' offense be the best offense in the NFC North in 2020? Mr. McIntosh, you will be arguing in favor of the Lions. Doctor, you will be arguing against. Doctor, please start us off. That's a good joke. Oh, that's a funny joke. Oh, that's a good old-fashioned knee slapper right there. Seriously, what's the question?
It's no laughing matter. The Lions statistically had a good passing offense earlier in the season before injuries. Stafford had a touchdown to interception ratio of 19-5 and averaged 9.1 yards per attempt, which equaled out to 312.4 yards per game over the 8 games he started.
This is just a laugh right. You know what? I do declare. Give the kid this round. Oh, he's earned it. Oh, he's just a regular jokester. Oh, this is so funny. Oh, this is so funny. Well, seemingly by forfeit, Andrew McIntosh, you have won today's edition of Debate Club. Congratulations.
Numbers will always prevail, and that is why I won today.
Fucking nerd. And with that, we will sign off for today's edition of Debate Club. I've been Chance Thompson, and I'm gonna go drown my sorrows in a bottle of whiskey. Good night, everyone.